Rogers. I'm Fernanda.
And I'm Daisy. Today is Friday, February 28th, and this is the Rajah Report. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
The deadline for FAFSA and California DREAM Act is fast approaching. Here's Mr. Gomez with one update.
All right. Good morning, seniors. I'm here to talk about the FAFSA again. So this is my last ditch effort to try to get you seniors to come and do your FAFSA and California DREAM Act applications. The deadline is actually March 1st. That's actually this weekend. So today is pretty much the last day that you can get in order to get help from one of the counselors, myself. All the other counselors are helping out today too. So if you already have everything with you, your parents' 2018 tax returns, your FAFSA and Canada worksheet, then you can just come by my office. Make sure you get a pass from your teachers. Don't excuse yourself. You have to still ask your teacher's permission to go up to the counselor's office. And then we'll see if we can complete your application, okay? This is also important, especially I've already told you guys for the students who are attending COD. If you're thinking about attending COD and getting the 2 years of free college tuition, then you have to complete the FAFSA and California DREAM Act application. In addition, on March 27th, we're going to have a field trip to COD. The students who are allowed to go on that field trip are the students who actually submit a COD application, but also have to submit a FAFSA application too, or a California DREAM Act application. So you will not be considered to go to that field trip on March 27th if you don't have both. So again, it's really important to submit that application, okay? We're right now, so far, at 73%. We went up a few points from yesterday. So we know we have a lot of appointments today, and there's quite a few of you who are gonna come in and get some help. And I know some of you guys are going to be doing it at home as well, if your parents can help you out or older brothers and sisters can help you out. So please check your emails, and I will update you some more. And that's it. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. Attention, seniors. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Senior superlatives, I don't know. There are 15 different categories for you to vote for. Make sure you vote for the senior that you think best fits each category. We even have a special category this year that only one person will be able to win. Will it be you?
Make sure to cast your vote now. Once it closes, you will not be able to go back. You can cast your vote by visiting bit.ly/IHS Superlatives. The URL is case sensitive. Voting ends on March 10th. Only seniors are allowed to vote, and you can only vote once. If you have any questions, contact Ms. Marshall or email our yearbook editor in charge of superlatives, Stephanie Ibarra.
And that's not all. The deadline to purchase your yearbook has been extended. Make sure you purchase your 2019-2020 yearbook by Friday, March 27th. The yearbook staff has been working hard to create a book that contains over 220 pages of memories that will last a lifetime. You can purchase your yearbook in the activities office for $75. Once they're gone forever.
Attention, all Becky Baker 5K volunteers. Remember to meet at the track tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. If you're registered for the race, packet pickup will be in front office after school.
The SATs are coming up next week. Here's Ms. Jurion with more important information about how to prepare.
Good morning, Rajas. I want to go over a couple of announcements for you. First of all students, 9th through 12th grade, regarding your MyDS accounts. We're finding that several students are not checking their emails when we send out important information and announcements. And then what's happening is students are missing out on opportunities or important information because they're not checking their MyDS accounts. Please keep in mind this is different than a personal email account that you may have set up on your own. Frequently check your MyDS accounts for important information, specifically seniors. Some of you have still not filled out the cap and gown Google form that we need your height and weight for in order for us to submit to Jostens to have the proper gown ordered for you for graduation. In addition to that, we've been sending out information and reminders through the MyDS accounts for the FAFSA deadlines and other important deadlines. Speaking of which, today is the day. the final day for seniors to purchase their senior package. Today in the activities office at 3:30 is the final deadline. This also applies for any items you want to purchase individually. Those items would be a ticket to Mission Beach, a ticket to grad night, the senior t-shirt, and the senior panoramic picture. So again, today is the deadline. There will be no exceptions made past today at 3:30. And last but not least, SAT. On Monday, we will be administering the pre-administration session to all 11th graders for the upcoming SAT. So all students on Monday will report to their first period class. At 7:50, I will make an announcement to have all 11th graders released to their testing location. For some 11th graders, this will be their current first period class. For other 11th graders, they will need to go to a different location for their test. At that time, they will head over to their locations for testing and then begin the pre-administration bubbling session so that we make sure all of that is taken care of before the actual day of testing on Wednesday. Roughly between 8:45 on Monday and 9 a.m., I will make an announcement for all 11th graders to return to their first period classes. At that point, all 11th graders should have completed the pre-administration bubbling session. If you are an 11th grader and right now you do not know where you are testing on Wednesday, please ask your teacher when the announcements are over. All teachers were sent a master copy of where every single 11th grader is testing. Some important information that juniors need to come on Monday knowing is some things about your choices for education after you graduate. Think about over the weekend which colleges you would like to attend because you're going to need that information on Monday for the pre-bubbling session. Also, what type of college are you thinking of attending? A large college, a small college, a community college, a university? What type of housing are you expecting to have? Do you prefer to live on site, off campus? And also the size of the school that you would like to attend. You will also need to know your cumulative GPA, so check for that this weekend. And also any high school courses that you have taken, for example, that may be honors or AP. Also, another piece of information to think about is what type of degree will you be pursuing in college? Is your goal to get an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a PhD? So start kind of thinking about that over the next few days. And also, are you planning on applying for financial aid? There will be no electronic devices allowed except for calculators during the math section of the test. And it's really important for you to all understand that this is a standardized test. What a standardized test is it means that every student who's taking it takes it at the same time, on the same day, with the same rules, the same amount of time, with no extra additional help or supports. The thing about it is, when a student on our campus violates the standardized testing rules, it jeopardizes the test scores of every single 11th grader on our campus. So when the teachers ask you on the day of testing to put your phones away, to turn them off, to leave them in the front of the room, and to put all electronic devices away, it is very important that you follow those directions. It is not okay for a student to make the decision to violate those rules and jeopardize the test scores of almost 450 students. So just keep in mind the standardized procedures that we have to follow and know that this is mandated by College Board and it is a nationwide exam, and all students that are in 11th grade taking the exam on Wednesday will be following these same rules. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jurian. Attention Indio High School students and staff. Next week, our school community is participating in the Say Something Call to Action Week alongside thousands of other schools across the country. Get ready to participate in week-long activities and events that raise awareness about how to create a safer, healthier school and build a culture of looking out for one another. This year, we are focusing on how to build a community of upstanders and how to acknowledge the trusted adults in our community.
Attention all students in need of community service hours. The swim team is looking for volunteers to time swimmers next Wednesday during the swim meet. If you're interested, come to the pool deck after school anytime this week.
That's all for now, but before we go, it's time for the joke of the day.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So, I was washing my car with my friend the other day, but then he asked me, "Can you just use a sponge?"
So, you were washing the car with a friend? That's rude.
Could have used the sponge.
No.
That's all for today. Remember to be kind to one another and stay classy, Indio.
I'm Fernanda.
And I'm Daisy, signing off for the Rajah Report.